I love foil dinners, and I love them for a couple of reasons. They're super simple to make, and 2, no dishes. That's like the best part. You can make whatever you want with foil dinners. This is a Cajun shrimp with veggies. This is for 1. If you want to get the full recipe, just go to the website. We start off with some wild caught shrimp, uncooked tails on. These are frozen. Unless you don't buy the farm raised shrimp. We won't go into why. There's a lot of health issues, but try to get wild caught. Wild caught frozen is great because they catch it wherever they're at and they'll freeze it right away. If you buy water, obviously then you can get some fresh, but this is wild caught. Wild caught frozen, you just let it defrost. This is about 6 shrimps, depending how heavy you are. Not how heavy you are, but how hungry you are. Next, we're gonna cut up pepper. Red, yellow, green, yellow, whatever color you like. Again, we're gonna cut the top off. We're gonna cut the bottom off. And cut it in half. We can get rid of some of the seeds. We take out the little membranes. Sometimes it's easier to have a second, smaller knife on hand if you're just starting out. All right. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to utilize all of our pepper. So you see, by cutting this out, this little top just pops out and you get all this great pepper right here. So we're gonna cut these into some chunks. Seeds out of the way. And I can hear it already. People are like, I don't like pepper. Well, then don't put pepper in. Put in what you like. If you like pepper, put in pepper. If you don't like pepper, don't put it in. This recipe is just a starting point to give you an idea. All right, we're gonna put these in this bowl. We're gonna take some asparagus. About 6 to 7 stalks. We're going to cut those in about a 1 inch quarter chunks. Stop and get to the end. This part's always kind of tough. We're going to put these in. I've already cut up some zucchini, some nice chunks, and I've also cut up some squash. We have 3 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Now, here's the point. If you want to use some tongs, great. We have some tongs. If you want to use your hand, that's great. But we're going to mix it up a little bit to coat everything with the olive oil. Then we have Cajun seasoning. 3 tablespoons. I like to put about half in. Coat everything. And then put the rest in so we can coat what we've missed. Now, get a strip of foil paper. Big one, 1.5 foot long. And we're going to put everything here right in the middle. All right? Always somebody that doesn't want to cooperate. Leave some room around the edges. We want to make a bubble out of this. So we just fold it over. And then we start on this side. We fold it in 2 or 3 times, crimping it as we go. Don't fold it right up to the food because we want to create a pocket for steam so it cooks all the food. Right? So probably one or 2 times. Turning it as you go. All right, now we have a great pocket. You can make this on the grill in the summer if you don't want to turn your oven on. I'm gonna put it in my oven at 400 degrees. We're gonna cook it for about 15 minutes or so. I always like to make one extra, kind of like as the test one, to make sure that the shrimp is done or the meat is done or whatever. So there's a suggestion, but let's go put this in the oven and we'll be right back. All right, so we have this. I put another board down because it's hot. Then you just serve it. You serve it at the table like this. Let everybody open up their own. If anybody has any certain dietary requirements, you can mark it right on the foil. But look at that. Doesn't that look great? Now, I put this on a bed of spinach. I pre-made this one so we can do this quick. But I put this on a bed of spinach. You can serve it, you can put some cauliflower rice on the bottom. You can serve it just the way it is. But you have a great meal. It's delicious. It's easy, and everyone does their own dishes. Say that with me. Everyone does their own dishes. It's Cajun shrimp and foil. Give it a shot. I know you're gonna like it.